Inductive method is the opposite of deductive method. In deductive method, teachers will give the rule and students will apply the rule through examples and exercises. While in inductive method, teachers will give lots of examples and students will think of the rule out of those given examples. So what is inductive teaching method? Let's find out. Hello there, I am Yanela, and today I am going to show you inductive teaching method. So what is inductive teaching method? Let's find out. Inductive method is also called indirect instruction. They begin with questions, problems, or details, and end up with answers, generalizations, or conclusions. Inquiry-based learning, problem-based learning, project-based learning, case-based learning, and discovery-based learning fall under indirect, guided, and exploratory approach to instruction known as inductive method of teaching. Inductive method is the opposite of deductive method. In deductive method, teachers will give the rule and students will apply the rule through examples and exercises. While in inductive method, teachers will give lots of examples and students will think of the rule out of those given examples. Therefore, inductive method helps in the development of a learner's higher order thinking skills, since this requires them to see patterns and analyze to arrive at generalizations. Another is that learners are more engaged in the teaching and learning process. And lastly, learning becomes more meaningful and interesting at the outset, because it begins with the experiences and prior knowledge of the learners. Like any other method, inductive method has its disadvantages too. One of which is it requires more time, so less subject matter will be covered. And it also demands expert facilitating skills on part of the teacher. Now, let us proceed to steps and examples of inductive teaching method. Teaching English language, pronouns. First, teacher will give the students example sentences with different kinds of pronouns. Second, teacher will ask the student to identify and group the pronouns. The third is the teacher will ask the students on how they group the pronouns and let the students explain the basis they used in grouping them. And lastly, let them conclude according to their observations. Guide the students in order for them to arrive at the correct conclusion. Teaching English literature, sonnet. First, teacher will give the students various sonnets. Second, teacher will ask them to characterize and group each sonnet. The third is, teacher will ask them the basis of their characterization. And lastly, let the students explain each characteristics they observed and guide them to arrive at a correct conclusion.